Just watch it. Let's just watch it. Dragon Ball. Yeah. Yeah. Let's watch the beauty. Yeah. Vegeta, my nigga. Trunks. Gohan. Team Gohan. Yo. Yeah, I've been seeing some things like Yamaka is like the hardest character to stop. Or Yamcha. Can you force? Majin Buu, Kid Buu, Gotenks. Yo, head is nasty. Goku Black Beerus. Whoo! Whoo! Was that Japanese rock? No, I'm thinking about it like, what? That's crazy how music is like, goes beyond religion. Religion goes beyond I want to request it. I want to fight, nigga. Ethnicity, everything. Enter a ranked match, nigga. Let's just get it. Let's just jump into it, nigga. Let's just jump into it. Latest thoughts about the team, nigga. Haven't watched you in a while. My thoughts are simple right now. My thoughts are number one, I got complete trust in I got complete trust in Jason Light. Complete trust in Jason Light. Every move that they've done, I've completely agreed with it. Including every move that they didn't do. I got complete faith in them. And I think the draft should be very simple.
Get ready.
Hold on. I didn't get a hit. Damn. Yo. wasted it on them though. Yeah, I'm mad. I finally killed one of they niggas. Gotta kill one more. Oh. No shot. No shot. Alright, I started off slow. I completely froze in the beginning. See this nigga give me a rematch. Nigga had a whole nother. You don't love to give me a rematch. Like hell yeah, I'll take another W. So I was gonna do that. You got me on that. Okay. Ah, got me. Come on. Oh. Ah, no! Vegeta messed me up. How you feel about getting Truman if we can? He was #1 corner against man last year. That's a big baby right there. I would definitely love him. I would definitely love to get Truman. Truman was on my list. And I still want Grimes back. I would love to have Truman and Grimes. That'd be dope. You want to spend money? Spend money like that. Go get Grimes and Truman. Or go get Truman and Talib. Go spend. I'd rather spend money like that than one big bulk on a defensive end. I'd rather go get Talib and Truman and spend a lot more money on those two niggas as our secondary, burning in the slot. And then go in the draft and just OD on defensive linemen. I'd rather do that. I would put money like that. We got money. I wouldn't mind spending money like that.
Here comes a mighty warrior.
You know what I'm saying? That would be dope.
Brace yourself for the coming battle. It's all or nothing. Go!
Time for the teen you, the younger you, to kick your teen ass. Might be smarter, but maybe I'm more powerful. You're done. You're done, nigga. Let's go. Yeah, teen you kicked your ass just like it would. Damn it. Get off me, nigga. Damn! Oh my god. But if someone was gonna take me out, I'd rather it be you, Vegeta. Ah, he got me, son of a... Like I said, if I was gonna be taken out by anybody, I wanted to be you, Vegeta.
Vegeta, win!
Good shit, Amazement 717. What's the scenario, Amazement? King Joppa Joe said he's just here to say F Donald Trump. You gotta bring one to the table, Vegeta.
Are you ready?
Come on, bro. There we go. Oh my God, Vegeta, come on, bro. I can't do shit with Vegeta, bro. Ah, you bastard. Go, nigga. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. There we go. No, bull. Let's go, nigga. Alright, nigga. Took you far enough. That'll handle it. That's not what I do. That's not what I do. I told you Dad was gonna take care of that, nigga. Man, McCoy inviting Tyra Matthew to the squad. Yeah, I think it can happen. That would be awesome. So as Quan, yeah, they've been trying to get him to come over, and I think that's a big chance it can happen, bro. I think it can happen. Because one, he really likes our defensive coordinator coach now, and two, Jason likes the one that drafted him. He would go to New Orleans. That sucks. Just like would get him in a second. He's the one who drafted him. Yeah, exactly. Come on, man. I didn't even get to... Yo. That's not what's up. Okay. Ah, come on. Where did that, nigga? Yeah, nigga. Oh no! All right. Got me. Okay. Cause have 4th or 5th most money. Oh shit! I gotta have one more. Vegeta God, nigga! Agents use bucks to drive their prize. Haven't we all learned that by now? And if you ask me, we will not be active in free agency this year, despite the money. We will go after 2nd tier free agency. I don't consider Grimes 2nd tier. I don't consider Talib 2nd tier or Truman or Tyrann Mathieu. I don't consider any of those 2nd tier. Will we get 2nd tier? We'll probably get some 2nd tier. But I think we will get one of these guys. One of these guys we're talking about? Talib, Grimes, Truman, or Trey Matthews. We'll get one of them. We're gonna get one of them. We will get one of those guys. Well, it's probably getting me is one of them. I would like 2 of them.
Here comes a mighty warrior. Time to begin the match.
I would try to. Mazeman717 says, I would try work a deal with Bills for picks. Gaines may be out there too, since they signed Vontae. We can still get a pass rusher. Yeah, pass rusher we're definitely gonna get in the draft. I really think we're gonna.
Are you ready?
Get Chubbs. Hold on. Yo. I've never been practicing with that nigga now. That nigga heard that he's the best guy on there and he just started practicing with him. Alright, there we go. God dang it, man. Get away from this nigga, man. What's that getting in the damn corner? I don't know how to stop that bullshit. Yeah, I hope it was him, nigga. Oh shit, maybe playoffs do us be Buckner getting the decor. What? Mike Smith, a head coaching job. You never know, man. That nigga is finito if the Bucks don't have a top 10 defense this year. I couldn't say yes or no yet. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you because it could be true. It could not be true. It could not be true. I gotta see how. I gotta peep the vibe of Jason Light and everything by how the season goes. This was dope. We will see that this year if Dirk goes 5-11. Does he get fired this year? Who, Dirk? If he goes 5-11 this year, I think so. If he goes 5-11, I think so. I don't think you can hold on to any new coach that's a first year head coach. I don't think there's any first year head coach that you should hang on to if you have 2, like 5 or even 6 and under records back to back. I don't care. I don't care if, you know, if you're like the Raiders. Like the Raiders, I thought should have stayed with what's his name, the guy that the coach that they fired. I thought the Raiders should have stayed with him because he's a seasoned veteran coach. You know what I'm saying? But with a first-year coach like Dirk Cutter, like not a first year, but this is his first head coaching job, is what I'm saying. As his first head coaching job, I don't give no coach as their first time being a head coach coaching job a third or fourth year if it's following 2 back-to-back 6 and under records. I just look at it like no. But if it was a seasoned coach, like let's say Tom Coughlin or something like that, I would say I would give him, if Dirk Cutter was like a veteran coach who's been a head coach and made playoff teams before and has a resume, if he went 5 and 11 or whatever, if he went 6 and 10, I would still give him another year. But not in his case, because this is his first coaching gig, and I don't need to be that patient with someone who's, you know, hasn't coached before. Mr. CDL said, Grimes, Truman, Evans, and Fitzpatrick is our secondary next year. I'm calling it. That would be awesome. That would be crazy. Basement 717 says, I saw Gruden Raiders conference. Don't know if they made right decision on the way he sounded. I see Doug ending up in NY. You know what? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Doug ends up to the place where he should have been when he was supposed to get drafted to NY, but we stole him. We stole him under NY's nose. And now I think he goes back. I think he goes to New York too. Serena 859. And to be honest, Martin never fit in Dirk's offense with the screen and ish. Yeah. But like I was trying to say, I've said this before. I want Chubbs. This team at number 1, at number 7, need to get either Chubbs, Nelson, or Davenport. Those are the players we need to get. Those are the players that are going to make me say, okay, we did the best of what we could do. We picked out the best of what we could pick out. If we was to get Barkley, Fitzpatrick, or there was another one. Barkley, Fitzpatrick, or Ward, that corner from Ohio State, Ward, I don't feel like we got the best player we can get to help the team the most, but I will still feel like we got a special player. You get what I'm saying? I wouldn't be like that. That was the best we could have did to help our team the most. But I would still be excited because those guys are still great players. You know what I'm saying? I think they're all still great players. Ward, Fitzpatrick, seeing Fitzpatrick and Evans that would be dope, bro. Fitzpatrick and Evans would be dope. What's your current opinion on Ayers? I know you like his old washed up ass. I do like him. I do like him. And there was an article that they wrote about him. I didn't read it, but I seen a few comments, and they were talking about, oh, this was a good article, made me look at him differently, in a positive way. So I don't know what that article was, but yeah, I didn't read it. But yeah, I like Robert Ayers. Did he do bad last year? Yeah, we all did. We all did bad. But I still like him. I still want him. And I think he's going to have a comeback season. And I think that the only reason why I feel like that is because he knows that he had a bad season. He knows that season wasn't crap. Those are one of the times where I feel okay for him to hear what the fans are saying. Because he heard what the fans are saying, and he talked about it. And he's like, you know what? They think I'm washed up. Okay, I'm going to show them this year. Like, in that case, I'm okay with the fans talking. Like, there's certain players that need to be talked at. And there's certain players that don't need to be talked at. You know what I'm saying? That was one of them that I didn't mind. And he took it the right way. Any of them in the combine. Any of those guys that I mentioned, I'm pretty sure everybody's going to be in the combine. We can get Davenport mid-round if... No, I don't think we're going to get him mid-round. And the combine starts tomorrow. Yes, it does. Amazement 717 says we got to fix that D-line because of the QBs we face in the South. The QBs scare me than the wide receivers in South do. Of course, I agree with you with that. I think obviously we do need to fix our D-line. But our D-line is not what's going to help us against the division. If you want to be honest, this is what's going to help us win the division. Getting that O-line ashore. We get that O-line ashore, we beat Carolina. We get that O-line ashore, we beat the Falcons. Actually, we beat the Falcons. I think we beat the Falcons no matter what we do next year. Because the O-line was good enough last year. It's just that D-line did play bad against Matt Ryan. But yeah, I think if we fix I think we have to do both. We have to fix the O-line and we have to fix the defensive line. Okay, we have to do both this year. All right. Secondary, I don't care about the secondary. I mean, I do, but that's not the most important thing on these two teams that we have to address is the O-line and the D-line. Those are the most important things, the trenches. Pure trenches. That's what we have to care about the most this offseason. You know? Karina859 says, who are you truly sold on that you're 100% know that he's going to be a monster in the NFL? Quentin Nelson, for one, the guard. There's no doubt in my mind he's going to be a number one. A star in the NFL. Saquon Barkley, no doubt in my mind, I think he's going to be a star in the NFL. I had to be honest, I haven't really looked at Fitzpatrick or Ward. I haven't looked at any of those guys. And the reason why I haven't looked at him is because I'm pretty sure I'm going to like him. So I'm saving it for the draft. In case we get him, I'm saving it for the draft. So if we get him, I'm going to be a little bit bummed. Like, we got a corner. I wanted a defensive lineman or an O-lineman. And if we get a corner, then I'll watch a highlight and then I'll hype myself up and then I'll be happy about it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saving it for. Karina's MRCDL says, you want Glennon giraffe neck back? Better than, what's it called? Fitzpatrick? Hell yeah. Better than Fitzpatrick? Hell yes. I would take Glennon in a heartbeat over Fitzpatrick. Ryan Griffin? I don't know. We don't know what Ryan Griffin is. They like him for some reason. I don't know why. And Sean Payton liked him too. I don't know why. I would like to see more of him. I hope we let go of Fitzpatrick. And I hope we put Glennon and Ryan Griffin and just have them go at it and battle for it. Amazement 717 says, Mr. CDL says, I think we should go after the left guard from Carolina. That nigga's a stud. Yeah, I mean, I would think that's best case scenario is we get him, and then or the guy from the Bears. There's a guard from the Bears, right? There's a guard from the Bears, I believe. Or get him and then turn around and still get Chubbs, like the best of both worlds. Amazement717 says, yeah, O-line too. With those quarterbacks, we can't let them sit back there no matter who their wide receivers are. Mr. CDO 10 says, I still think they will ship Bray out of town for a third. I hope not. I hope not for a third. I hope not for a third, bro. Yeah, I mean, I don't, and that's why I don't want to let him go. I'm not saying I think he's good enough for a second, even though I kind of do think he's good enough for a second rounder. The dude is one of the best catching tight ends in the league right now, and has one of the most touchdowns in the league since he's been in the league. You know what I'm saying? Like, for tight ends, like he's playing top tight end level material. You know what I'm saying? So I hope we could get a second, at least if we do that, and I really don't want to do that. CDL and Parley that to jump back in second and grab a running back. To jump back into second and grab a running back. Now that you can see, and this is the thing, I don't know what we need to do what. If we was to do that, and we can get Sony Michel or one of the, you know, I'm not going to name all the running backs, but you know, that level of running backs, you know, there's other running backs like Penny, like those are like, you know, diamond in the rough running backs, but there's a certain level. There's Barkley, and then there's another little top tier level right under him with Sony Michel, Nick Chubbs, you know, there's a few of those kind of running backs that are on that tier, and then there's after that level, there's the Pennies and the, you know, some diamond in the roughs. If we trade Cameron Brate to get a third that helps us get back into the second, not get into the second because we have a second round pick, right? So not use our second round pick, but to use our second round pick and then use that third to get back in the second again and get one of those running backs, I couldn't be mad. I couldn't be mad at that trade-off. I couldn't be mad at that trade-off. Better O-line play of one Panthers game and then the first Atlanta game. The first Atlanta game, I don't remember. The first Atlanta game was with what's his name? With Fitzpatrick, huh? First Atlanta game was with Fitzpatrick. Amazement717 says those two tight ends cause team fits though. That's such an advantage. Plus Howard's speed is a plus, which I agree. Which is why I'm like I don't want it because I know what we got with Cameron Brate and OJ. But the reason why I wouldn't be mad at all and even willing to take the chance of jumping back in the second and getting a running back is because we got that other tight end as well. What's the other tight end's name that we got? He came in undrafted. He was the tight end that we were going to draft because we didn't think that we would be able to get OJ Howard. So we were looking at another position. And then OJ Howard came along and we were going to get that tight end down the road and at the draft. But OJ came to us, so we let go of whatever position we was looking at. It was probably a defensive line position. We let go of whoever it was we were looking at, and we grabbed OJ. And then, Claire. And then the tight end, Claire, who we were going to draft, was there after the draft, and we said, yo, can we still get him? And we still got him. So the only reason why I think there's a small chance, remember, I think there's a small chance, only reason why I think there's a chance that we let go of Cameron Brate is because they really like Claire. They really, really like Claire. So that's why. I would listen to offers though. Yeah, definitely. They like that other white guy tight end. They got though Claire, yeah. And he blocks better than Brate, yeah. And Claire is like OJ Howard. He can actually catch, and he can actually block. Cameron Brate's problem is that he can't block. Well, let me not say that, because he can block. He's not the greatest blocker. Even though he actually did get better last year. He's still been improving. Little small steps, little by little, but he's been improving. And the thing is, Leclerc still can't run routes like Brate. Brate is just very good at running routes and catching the ball and sitting in zone. He got a knack for it, and getting touchdowns. He has a knack for it. So it's hard to let go of something that's special. Because even though they like Leclerc, the reason why I think it's a small chance that they let him go is because Cameron Brate, even though he doesn't block as well, he's kind of special as a receiver. You know what I'm saying? He's not just a typical receiving tight end. He's pretty damn good. He's a pretty good threat as a receiving tight end. Howard and Leclerc block well. Yeah, Howard and Leclerc are on the field at the same time, won't tip off the defense. It won't. I mean, it definitely won't, because you don't know who's running, you know who's blocking or whatnot. But even with what's his name? Even with OJ and Cameron Brate, it still doesn't tip off the defense. If anything, it'll tip off the defense if somebody runs. I mean, if somebody runs a route, if only one tight end runs the route, most likely it's going to be Cameron Brate. That's the only thing that tips them off. They still got to worry about, is OJ Howard going to run a route as well? Or they got to worry about, are both of them going to sit back and block? You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing that it tips them off, is that, okay, we know that if one tight end route runs, it's most likely going to be Cameron Brate first. They'll probably go with him. But that's it. I don't think that's too big of a tip-off. They still got too many other things to worry about. One thing for sure, I better see Goodwin on the field more than the little motherfucker. This is what everybody keeps saying, which I don't think you guys understand. This is what everyone keeps saying. Mr. CDL, put him outside, Jackson the inside. Exactly. Mazeman717, drop Sims and get Lewis from Pats. I like Sims. I'm not so quick to let him go, but we'll see what happens. CDL, Sims won't be coming back in my opinion. Barber will take that third down role. We will see. I don't know. I think they like Sims a little more than you guys think, though. I'm not saying he's for sure coming back, but I don't think it's just a shoo-in that he's gonna leave. I think most likely he's gonna be gone, but I don't think it's like, oh, it's a shoo-in. Like for sure he's not coming back. I think the Bucks like him a little bit more than people think. Mazeman717 says, I like Jeremy Hill. 2 Bengals were a mess, and he needs a change in scenery. Still young too. Yeah, there's a lot of running backs I like, and that's the reason why I think we could let go of Sims. Why he's more expendable is because there's so many running backs in free agency that would actually fit us better than Charles Sims. Charles Sims fits us because we just use him differently. But as far as the basic type of offense we want to run, all those other running backs fit us better. Oh. Whew, that's some good water. Let's get a fight going.
It's time to face your opponent.
Like, I want to have the other Vegeta better, but I don't want to have. I love Super Goku, but I don't want Goku to be the only one super, you know? I gotta have Vegeta to be super too. Super Vegeta, nigga.
Are you
Can never do nothing with Vegeta, bro. I have to practice because I don't remember how to do anything. Just get my ass whooped, bro. We need to cut Evan Smith too. We already letting Harley walk. Harley? That was Harley. We're letting. Oh, Harley, Joe Harley. I was like, Harley? Who's Harley? They need to find cheaper options than those two piles. I disagree. I don't want to let. I don't mind letting one of them go, but we already, like you said, we already let go of Holly. Don't let go of Evans. I would have rather let go of Evans and held on to Holly. I don't know why we did it the other way around, but I disagree with that. I'd rather have Holly and let go of Evans. But since we let go of Holly, then keep Evans, man. We can't afford to let him go too. Let's go. Yeah, block that, bitch. That's dope. Damn it! Alright, Pops, it's up to you. No, come on. Just let me go. Let's go. Let's go, nigga. Let's go, nigga. I know this shit ain't going to happen, but the Rams will release Tevin Austin. That's return man we've been looking for since Galloway. If we was to get him, then we might as well let go of Adam Humphries, because the money that, first of all, the money that this guy wants, yeah, that's not. He's not worth to us what he's worth to other teams that he's gonna be getting paid. So. I'm actually doing good. It's okay. Did my job. Whipped a lot of niggas' ass. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. Got him. Nah. Nah, bull. Damn, it's up to you. Go hard. Oh, he got me. Yep, they let go of Stewart too. Mr. CDL 10 Jackson almost did it last year against the Patriots. Amazing 717, yeah, that Garcia to Galloway connection, yeah, that was nasty. MR CDL Sims with the sweet spiral to Galloway. Sims, wow. I don't miss those days. I really don't miss those days. Those Sims, McCowns, and I'm talking about Luke McCowns, not Josh McCowns. Luke McCowns, Sims, King. Those days were. Well, that's another one. There's another one. Not King, somebody else. What was the other quarterback? The one that he started after Luke McCown. He ended up taking Luke McCown's job. Black quarterback. We didn't do anything in playoffs at that time despite winning the South. Yeah. Why can't I think of that damn black quarterback's name? What time is it? I'm supposed to pick up my daughter today. Yeah, it's gotta be early. Yeah, it's 10. Leftwich. I forgot about Leftwich. Not Leftwich. Another one. There was another quarterback. It was right after the. I believe it was right after the Luke McCown days. Johnson. There you go. Josh Johnson. Yes, that's it was. Yeah, those days, man. I don't miss those quarterback days. You know what I thought? I used to think this when it was it Luke McCown and Josh Johnson? Yeah. I used to think when we had Josh Johnson and Luke McCown, I came up with this thing where I was like, I don't understand why coaches don't treat quarterbacks like baseball players, like pitchers, right? You have your starting pitcher and then you have your closer. I used to think when we had Luke McCown and Josh Johnson, why don't we use our quarterbacks like pitchers? Because Luke McCown could get it. What was it? Luke McCown could get it down the field. Okay, Luke McCown could get us down the field, but he couldn't score in the touchdown. And Josh Johnson was able to move the ball. He was able to get us touchdowns when we were close to the red zone. He was hard to stop because of his running, but when we kicked the ball going down the field, he was hard to drive down the field. It was hard for him to drive down the field. I think that's what it was, or maybe it was the other way around. I think it was the other way around. I think it was Josh Johnson who was able to go down the field, but when he got to the red zone, he couldn't get in the touchdown. And Luke McCown had trouble throwing down the field, but once he got in the red zone, he was scoring. I believe that's how it was. I think it was that way. But I used to think that, like, why not use the quarterbacks like that? Okay, Josh Johnson, you're a quarterback. You take us down the field. When we get in the red zone, Luke, you get in there and you score the touchdowns. Like, one was better at the other. One was better at doing this, the other one was better at doing that. So use them like that. Harry Douglas over Turbo. Wow. I mean, that's wrong. That's wrong. Hold on, I gotta correct him. Sean J says Harry Douglas over Turbo, which is Taylor Gabriel. And I basically told him I can't agree with that. As far as like loyalty as a fan, because he played longer for you guys, I understand that. But as far as a threat on the field, Turbo was more dangerous than Harry Douglas ever was for you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was way more dangerous on the field than Harry Douglas ever was for them. Harry Douglas was never even Harry Douglas was as good as Justin Hardy was. Like, he was as big of a threat as Justin Hardy is. You know what I'm saying? don't know why I keep playing this. I don't want to play this game no more.
Here comes a
I'm too faded. I can't beat nobody. Odell Shepherd overturned. LOL. That's we held Washington to 110 total yards that day and lost. I don't know what they're trying to say. Karina A59 says Grease was a good ass quarterback, and so was Jeff Garcia. Joey Galloway was a beast. Yeah, I don't know about Grease being a. I don't remember too much about Grease, but I don't remember thinking, oh, this guy sucks. This is not even fun. See, this is. I barely got one hit off of a G. Like, this nigga don't know what he's doing. Shepherd dropped that ball and hit Groundson. Put. Am I playing computer or 2008 playoff game, bro? Oh. I stopped the Kamehameha with a Kamehameha. That's dope. Colts moving on from Gore. Uh-oh. I think they're getting Barkley most definitely now. Yes! That's what we need. They are our biggest threat to Chubbs, bro. The Colts are our biggest threat to getting Chubbs. They are. I think we are in the clear, bro. I think we are in the clear. That's great news. That is great news. MRCDR or 2005, I forgot you against Washington. I don't know. Now let's see what Browns do at 4, depending on what they can get Chubbs, but I don't think they're gonna get Chubbs. QB at 4 though, not 1. But wondering what the Browns are gonna do at 4. And if he moves up, it will be for a quarterback, not Chubbs. Exactly. Or no, then no, might be stupid and get Fitzpatrick. It could. I mean, they could get Chubbs, but I don't think, you know, I don't think they need Chubbs, man. I don't think they need Chubbs. They just went and got a number 1. Man, I wish we could go back to old uniforms for one season. I know, I miss the old uniforms so bad. I miss the old uniforms. I really miss I miss those old uniforms badly, man. I don't like our new uniforms. I never did. I tried to like them, but maybe they grow on me later still. Like, maybe because that uniform is related to losing. You know what I'm saying? That we identify that uniform to losing because we haven't even went to the playoffs in those uniforms. Maybe once we go to the playoffs in that uniform, maybe I'll start liking it. But right now, I miss my old uniforms, man. I miss my old uniforms. Let's see what other games are out here. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Why don't I go on here for a while, man? Why don't I go full throttle, huh? I haven't did that in a long time, right? Let's do it.